So, as we promised, I do have a statement today, and I know a lot of that broke out yesterday, that we would make a statement, because we were talking about the return of this show, as we had a little bit of a break, and well, it's no longer like a thing of we're not just bringing back this show. We've decided. Usually at this point in the show, I would list you our achievements, and nobody thought we could achieve what we've achieved so far. And usually I would list them and say how proud I am, and I am proud of them. But I don't want to list them today because I think it's time to stop that conversation. I think it's time we stop talking about what we've done and start talking about what we are doing. So normally a radio show would plan a few shows ahead. We don't have a plan for a few shows ahead anymore. We now have a plan for the next decade. Mead and Cheese this will be the decade of Mead and Cheese. We have a 10-year plan of ambitious goals which we are going to use to bring forward Mead and Cheese. So this great journey is only just begun. And one of the first things I want to see happen in the next 10 years, I want to see a bottle of mead in every household in the United Kingdom. So we want to see a bottle in every household. So that means by 2032, we want to see 27.8 million bottles of mead being sold per year. We want that. I mean, we don't expect mead to become more popular than wine, though I think that'd be a great thing. But I think every household should be buying a bottle of mead per year. So that's 27.8 million bottles sold before 2032. And I think we can help us get there. And I don't care what bottle that is. I mean, we rather you had Ford mead or Lime Bay mead, but you can have any bottle. But we want to hit that goal. So on this show, we are committed to keep raising awareness and hit that massive goal, because we want mead, the mead market. We want it to grow. We want more meaderies, and that brings me actually into our second pledge. We want to have our own meadery in the next 10 years and our own restaurants, because you know what, as Maddie's going to tell you later, there's a lot of things you can do with mead and food. You can cook mussels and things, and Maddie's going to tell you about her experience there, and we want to do that ourselves. We are, I've always said we have a great instinct for drinking the best mead, but also I think we'll have an even better instinct for creating the best mead. And we're going to partner up with the lemonade experts at Hoist Lemonade to help us achieve this. And we're probably gonna. I hope that we'll become one day bigger than Coca-Cola. But I want our mead to be mainstream by 2032. This is one thing me and Lord Corey have been talking about for quite a while now. We're going to build infrastructure. We're going to have a massive build of infrastructure. We're going to build our own Mead radio station and also our own film studio, so we can, have our own control. It's going to be an excellent station. We have massive plans for it, but also there's no point creating all this content in our film studio and radio station if it can't be featured somewhere. And we are committed to building a cinema franchise in the next decade. I know Corey has spoken a few times about Sundial Cinemas, and I will fully back that all the way, because I think some things what cinemas lack in this country are, you go in and you just watch your film and you go home. We need to have better bars in cinemas. We need to have better restaurants in cinemas. We need to really make cinema a day-long experience rather than a 90-minute experience. So we're going to really focus on them values in the cinema, and we want to see mead sold in cinemas. And if the cinemas won't listen to us, if they won't sell mead on their own, we will build cinemas and sell it in them, and then cinemas will become more popular. So that's what we're building. And this sort of brings me to one of my most favourite policies is I want Mead and Cheese to be a new media superpower. I want us to be a superpower, not just a video production company. I've been building that with Dream Visual, but I think we can go beyond that. I think Mead and Cheese can be everything. We have seen how, we can benefit radio, and we've really transformed the radio here at Demon FM. We've made it a place where, it's more about community. It's more, you know, people are more creatively in control of their shows. Let's build that again. Let's build that. So we're going to build radio stations, and we will become a great media superpower.